Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more RimWorld today, continuing the Anomaly and 1.5 playthrough. And as you can see, our prison and containment area is coming together quite nicely here. It's going to take a lot more resource and construction, but we're getting there. And we do have a few prisoners here, Smelly and Tail. It's very nice names, aren't they? They are both going to be recruited here soon, so the colony is really filling out. We've been getting colonists in just about every episode, and we're probably going to have a new one too sometime down the road because Ryan and Han, our beautiful, what else is she? Our beautiful teetotaler, are now in a relationship together. And I do have it set so that hopefully we have a baby. Despite all the weirdness here with the Anomaly, romance is still alive on the Rim, guys. And speaking of romance, we've had several colonists fall in love with this golden cube right here. We accepted a quest. I thought it was going to be the mysterious body quest that we could finally do correctly, but no, they dropped this cube in the middle of the colony, so we're studying it, but some people are becoming obsessed with it, and they have withdrawals if we remove it or take it away, so we're going to try and get rid of this thing, but I've never experienced it. It's my first interactions with the cube, so we're learning as we're going, no doubt about it. But there is hope in sight. We don't have to become a cube cult, at least I hope not. But thank you guys so much for joining me here today for another episode. If you're new, check the link to the playlist down in the description. Get yourself all caught up with the adventure so far. And of course, hit that like button for me, guys, and let's get started. Well, worship of the cube might be running rampant in the colony, but mutations are pretty localized to one or two specific colonists, namely Tentacle Blood. There she is. Oh yes, so as soon as that Twisted Obelis is ready, I've been hitting her with different flesh mutations. She's got herself a lung and a stomach now. I'm hoping to get a pair of lungs. Obviously, replacing that eye would be cool too. So one other pawn got one just randomly. So yeah, Han has a flesh mass stomach too, but we're really focusing on Tentacle Blood, as is her name. She is very apt for her. So what did she get? What did she get this time? What? Oh, it doesn't show it yet. Wait, what? She didn't get anything. Interacting, arm tingling for a few... Oh. Oh, it tried to mutate her arm, but it failed. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wonder, there's got to be it's just random then. Totally random. Huh. Okay, I wonder if there's a mutation for every body part. Is the eye even something that can be mutated? I don't know. We'll have to see. But man, these people are becoming obsessed with this damn cube. Once we get rid of it, we're going to have to go and deconstruct all these little art sculptures that people are making. But it is kind of a fun event. Oh, I was hoping she'd construct it right next to this other one. Oh, look, she's got the cube on her. You better not be hogging the cube, Gabby. There are other cultists who want to get their hands on it, All right, a new cult member for the cube. Tail has joined us. Awesome, awesome. Let's check out her background real quick. Okay, she's an artistic focus. That's okay, that's okay. But the good news is recently we got I think she was a waster. Yeah, so we picked up Buxa Gem. She joined us after a nice little ritual. She has the natural background, so we're making some good progress on our anima tree for sure. 17 grass. We still haven't done one anima linking ritual yet, so we're still working on our first one regardless. But Tail, where'd your Tail go to? I don't see her anymore. She's disappeared. We'll click her the old-fashioned way here. But take a look at her. Of course, she's a pretty good pawn. Kind, 8 shooting. She's a little bit old, but you know what? We've got a chronophagy, so we'll be using that. We need more prisoners. I think I'm going to do a void theft or whatever it is, steal somebody, and then we'll have a new prisoner. Hopefully they're crappy and we don't want to keep them, but regardless, you know what? I think it's time to cancel Ryan. He is no longer going to be our artist, even though he did construct all the statues we currently have. But I'm going to switch that over. Yep, Tail now will take over, including the void sculptures. She's a little bit less apt at it. She's not as capable of an artist, but she's not going to do anything else. I think that's going to be her only task. But welcome everybody. Say hi to Tail. And we've got one more to go. So Smelly is getting pretty close. 1.2 resistance. The flesh mass stomach. So as I mentioned earlier, Han has this. It was a random mutation. And I've also mentioned previously in other episodes that I want to try and experience everything Anomaly has. And if we read this, it actually says that it can become sentient and dangerous if removed because it has its own neural structures. So I want to see what happens. We're going to remove the flesh mass stomach and install a regular stomach, which we just traded for from one of the visitors. That's what gave me the idea. I've got a containment cell ready to go. If we can contain the stomach, we will, and study it, of course. But I'm interested. I just want to see what happens here. Maybe nothing. Maybe there's a chance that, it's just removed safely. But let me speed things up, grab Han so she comes and lays down, and we'll see. Okay, here we go. Haikuja, our best doctor, is currently working on it. Yep, she's got a medical of 18, so she's the surgeon in charge. Nobody else is here in the hospital. Oh, well, we got a Husky here, but maybe he can help us if we need to. I'm a little worried this thing's going to turn into like a face hugger and down Haikuja. Oh, it turned into a flesh beast. No way. I was instantly stunned. Yeah, she's okay. I was worried. I also saved it right beforehand. I was willing to save scum this one if it killed Han, because remember, she is Ryan's lover, so we don't want her dead. Damn, you are a terrible shot, Haikuja. Oh, nice. Blew it apart. Now, she got something on her. Oh, it stabbed her with its little arm. Well, there we go. Now we know. And again, maybe there's other chances for it to turn into something else. I don't know. Or not to turn into anything. But we got to experience it at least. Now, the sad thing is we're going to have to grab our second best operator, Timur, who is only a 12. And he's missing a finger, too. So I'm a little nervous about this. I might just wait till Haikuja gets healed up. Han can survive without a stomach, believe it or not. It's not good, obviously, but if we wait, we'll have a better chance of success with Haikuja. Skip abduction complete. Who did we get this time? Old Gore Couch Moab. Oh boy, fast learner. Plants, he's a 14. Dang it. Oh no, another guy that I want to recruit here. I don't know. Well, we'll keep him around. Obviously, he's going in the prison, so let me grab somebody over here who's not a part of our ritual team here, because we're going to capture him, and then we're going to keep these rituals going, guys. It's time for a void provocation. I have not done one of these at all, and I've talked about it multiple times because we're missing entities. We need more entities, so let's do this. I hope it doesn't throw something at us we can't handle yet. I'm not looking for like an advanced or whatever. I just want one of the two basics we haven't discovered yet, but yeah, it takes about half the day to finish this, so let's speed it up a little bit. Okay, boom, complete. Pulse, prepare for what comes next. Oh, great. So it doesn't happen immediately. Now I got to sit back and just wait. The tension, the suspense. Perfect. Check it out. Gore Husk attack. Or Gore Hulk assault. I can't read. A group of monstrous human-like abominations are attacking. Their bodies are ravaged by thick keratin spines, which they can launch at distance. Oh god. However, their fleshy forms can do damage at close range. Let's jump to location. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Oh yeah, I think actually that notification with the raid points displayed, that might be the highest set of raid points we've gotten yet. And it's no real surprise considering like the thrombos we killed recently. Yeah, our wealth is going up pretty high, 213,000 wealth. Yep, we're up there. So we've got 44 Gore Husks here, and again, these are new, so we've just unlocked a brand new spot. This is what I wanted. I asked for it, so let's get everybody set up. Hopefully nobody's out here chopping down trees or something. As the Gore Hulk horde approaches, we receive some news that the monolith can be upgraded. I suspected that there was more to this. It says it will draw the attention of more dangerous, anomalous entities, but we won't worry about that right at this moment, although you can count on the fact that we will be upgrading that monolith. Now, you can see not all of the traps are up, so this is going to be a fight, no doubt about it. I just hope it's not a bloodbath. We've got 4 turrets here. Hopefully they'll provoke some of these things. Man, these guys are slow too. It took them forever. I'm actually a little bit more worried about mental breaks right now because my people have been standing at attention for a good little while. Yeah, we've got a couple of minor, but no worries. Let's speed it up here. The sandbags are intended to prevent bunching like this and force them to spread out a bit, but doesn't always work. I mean, especially since these aren't actual human pawns. Maybe the entities path differently. I don't know. They're meant to cluster, you know, for instance. But regardless. So hopefully it'll work. Okay. Oh, they're throwing out. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna have to use something. I'm sure we've got an insanity lance. Let's try throwing that out. Okay, I'm putting my insanity lance right on this guy with the big old belly. Let's see if this works. Okay. Yep, they're attacking him. I just saw one of them turn. Okay, yeah, that's good distraction. You know what? I'm going to do that twice. No reason to sit here and just hold one charge. Whether some of them are turning around, going back out the way they came. Alright, let's just wait. Hold. Give it a moment. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, cube withdrawals. No, Swift. Swift is one of our melee people, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, everybody looks to be firing. We got some shotgunners, though, so some pokes don't have range right now, but this is interesting. They're just really, of course, fixated on our turrets, and my god, are they bad shots. Look at this. Look at this. We're going to have to... I'm just going to pull people forward so we can actually get some more firepower putting on these guys. It's actually kind of good that they turned around and they're coming back in. I'm not sure what caused them to do that exactly, but... Okay. Yeah, these stupid barrels, I'm not sure. I didn't reset them, so... We should have people that are just naturally taking care of that, though, you know? Alright, here we go. It's the last of them. Looks like we got a couple downed ones too, which is going to be real good. We need the bioferrite. I'm going through quite a lot of it recently. Oh boy, there we go though. We have done it. Now I'm going to grab a couple of people. Let's just see. Rearm. Whatever. Yeah, so we'll take care of this, but we're also going to need to capture a few of them. So let's see. Capture. Don't consume it. I mean, if you do, it's not the end of the world. We've established that the strange meat doesn't really, like, mutate them or anything like that. At least I think we've established that, right? Alright, but there's quite a few of them. I only have 2 available cages. Okay, yeah, so no need to go to town there. We've got 2 samples. Hopefully they produce a lot of bioferrite. Time to celebrate, guys. I knew it. Han is pregnant. We put him down here in the corner of the barracks so they'd get a little bit of privacy, but hasn't worked out well. Although it has worked out well because she is just now pregnant. Oh, I forgot all about the stomach too. Haikuja's ready to go, so I don't think it's ever smart to operate on a pregnant person, but that's okay. That's okay. Haikuja is a master, and for some weird reason, I can't capture 2 of these. Oh, now it'll let me. Okay, I was having an issue with it. I think one of them died on the way or something, but I've got Kazuki over here. She's tending and I'm micromanaging. I'm realizing when you capture one of these, you really do have to micromanage it, because they'll just walk away and let the thing die. So I immediately pause it, force them to tend it. And I don't know, it doesn't seem like that falls under like medical skill. I'm not really sure, but either way, we're working it out. And, ooh, how much do we get now from this guy? Let's see, does it say? +3 per day? Oh yeah, that's almost double what we get from a site stealer. Very nice. As I recall too, the Revenant was really good at putting out bioferrite, but that thing is such a pain in the butt. I don't even want it around my colony. Well, a new recruit and a new wave of body part installation. So Haikuja is busy over here, just not upgrading with bionics yet. We're just putting in parts that I've, obtained somehow from prisoners. But yeah, we will do some upgrading with bionics once we get up to that level. Still kind of in mid-game, I would say. We're not quite to the late stages yet, but Smelly is with us. She is on board, and she's a good pawn, despite her funny name. She's also not a pig, despite her name. That mining is going to be super helpful, although unfortunately the scans have yet to produce much. Yeah, you can see there's 2 hits going. So I think honestly I need to set up a second one. Let's get that second scanner going. And we're working on expanding the barn over here so we can get our chickens and stuff put away. You see, I've dug into the hill a bit. I'm a little nervous about it because I know that we're going to get hit with some more infestations at some point. And there's some pretty valuable equipment back here in these Mechanitor shops, but regardless, we got to put it somewhere. So, colony's shaping up, and we're still sorting out our Gore hulks here too, but that's a lot of meat. So, I think at some point, once we get our cooking operation going and we get some more hay, we might actually be able to sustain thrumbos, because if we can really start to stack that kibble, that will be a big thing. So I'm thinking the next set of thrumbos that wanders in, we're going to try and tame them. Because, as I've mentioned before, thrumbos are the epitome of colony defense. When you're still playing vanilla, that is. And I have a feeling with some of the entities that are upcoming, we're going to need some heavy-duty defenses here. Ooh, well, we've still got 1 corpse remaining from our last attack. And now the flesh beasts are coming. This one is popping up holes all over the map, in fact. At least that's how I interpret. Yeah, there's a couple holes right here. Oh, so we're going to have to go through and find these and fill them in. Oh, look at this. 2 holes right by each other. Whew, our trap funnel's still not fully operational yet. Swift, what the hell are you doing? Oh, I didn't get her. All right, let's put them over here. So I've got mostly everybody over here at the lines, but we do have a few people downed. Now, again, operations, and I had literally 10 pawns catch the plague just recently. So, yeah, we click on a random pawn, there's a good chance they have the plague. But regardless, we'll get over it. I'm confident. Now, I'm not confident we're gonna go without some injuries here, because there's a lot of flesh beasts coming. I don't see any of the large ones, like the big bulbous ones, but regardless, quantity over quality with these guys, right? So let's speed it up a little bit here. Alright, we have opened fire. Here come the first of them. Let's just see what happens. Might actually want to grab our melee people. Get them right over here behind her. Yep. Ooh, yep. Get down here. Come on, shotgunners. Do your job. Sora, what the hell are you doing? That's another good reason to have sidearms for everybody. Get them a gladius. Or a knife, at least. Tired travelers. Alright, we'll deal with that shortly. Sora, what are you doing? Just fight him. Just fight him. She is a phenomenal pawn, no doubt about it, but obviously not the brightest. Get back there. Get back. Alright, we've still got some coming, so. They are... Oh, damn, they destroyed one of the turrets so far. The setup's working, though. The explosion did not hurt the proximity detector at all. And so far, nothing's tried to attack that. They all go straight for the turrets, which makes sense. Oh, man. So what can we do to further improve our defenses as we're looking at it? I mean, because you can see my front line is pretty filled out, with colonists. So adding more people is always a no-brainer, but I'm going to, in fact, have to add some extra spots around here, which is okay. But turrets, again, more turrets are a no-brainer, but steel and electricity become a factor. We've still got plenty of room. We could, in fact, do a 3rd layer of traps. But again, I mean, traps weren't really the issue, except in the fact that I didn't even have them all fully rebuilt at this point, And we have the wood now. So, yeah, there's not much, in other words, what I'm getting at here to do to improve things. We came out of that pretty well unscathed, but I would have hate to seen something a little bit bigger, you know, because we might have had serious problems. Uh-oh. Oh, we haven't had one of these in a while, but yes, due to the meme Inhuman here, we now occasionally get these mental breaks. So, and it's a pretty influential break here. So Kazuki has now fundamentally been changed. She is no longer really capable of doing animals, artistic, or social, even if she was good at it prior to this, which luckily I don't think she was. That wasn't really her thing, but she is now has inhumanization. So, yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not all bad, you know. It reduces pain, so they're not going to feel pain as much, and I think it decreases the temperature they're comfortable at, so that she can deal with cold or hot more. I'm not sure, it's hard to read that, but regardless, it has happened right on the aftermath of this battle. Not too surprising either. We're going to need to set up some sort of like psychic emanator, if we can get our hands on one, just to increase our people's moods while they have to stand there and shoot at weird entities. Okay, well, in typical fashion, Randy dropped a quest on us in the middle of that last attack. Check this one out too. I looked at it prior to recording here. So the Tired Travelers, a group of 11 desperate refugees, are approaching, consisting of Boar and 10 children. So this person has 10 kids with them, then they want to stay here for 19 days. I don't know, they're going to have to be okay with eating human meat and simple meals, or I'm sorry, not even simple meals, just human meat nutrient paste. So they might not like it here, because that's basically our diet. We do have pemmican, but again, it contains human meat, so we're full-fledged cannibals, no doubt about it. Even though I don't think we technically have anybody who has a cannibal trait, but that was part of the Inhuman meme. It just says that eating human meat is acceptable, so I don't think it's something they get a mood bonus for necessarily. But like I say, it's acceptable. So, I mean, it's always good. I know it's weird to say, but colonies that I have which do have that cannibalistic trait or the ability like this to eat human meat always are better off. Not just because of the meat and the ease of it is to come by, but also the human leather, which is very valuable and not too bad when you're wearing a cloak made out of it. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode. We'll end it on that bit of a morbid discussion there. But if you're used to the RimWorld, then you're used to talks like that. No doubt about it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all on the next one. Hey everyone, I just want to give a personal thank you to my Patreon supporters. Their contributions help make my work possible, and I am tremendously grateful to them. I'd also like to extend an invitation to you to help support my work on Patreon as well. Your donations allow me to upgrade my PC and avoid the dreaded hardware despair. It also gives me more time to devote to new projects and create longer content such as live streaming. No matter what you decide, thank you for visiting my channel.